Today, we've got a fantastic explainer lined up, and it is designed entirely around one simple goal, giving you the exact tools you need to instantly boost your speaking confidence. We're going to look really closely at daily English pronunciation, because let's face it, we all have those moments where we kind of freeze before saying a word, right? We think, wait, did I actually just say that right? Well, by the end of our time together today, you are going to walk away with total clarity on some of the absolute most commonly confused words in the whole English language. Now, I have a genuine question for you, and be totally honest here. Are you going around saying ax instead of ask? Or maybe kind of mumbling WhatsApp instead of a nice crisp WhatsApp? If you just had a little internal, wait, do I do that moment? Please do not worry. You are literally not alone. We have absolutely all been there. All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the pronunciation trap, common everyday mistakes. Okay, let's dive into this. You know, English is just a notoriously tricky language, isn't it? It's basically a giant puzzle, full of hidden traps, silent letters, and sounds that just completely refuse to match the letters on the page. But here's the really beautiful thing. Once you know exactly where those traps are, the mistakes are incredibly easy to fix. So our mission for this explainer is crystal clear. We're targeting exactly 20 everyday English words that people constantly get wrong, and we are going to fix them together. No complicated linguistics, no confusing jargon, just the straightforward fixes that will totally transform how you speak. Moving right along to section 2, fixing everyday words. These are your daily life essentials. To keep things simple and avoid frying our brains with cognitive overload, we're breaking this transformation down into 2 parts. This first half is dedicated purely to the simple words you probably use before you've even had your morning coffee. Take the word ask. We so frequently hear people say ax. It happens because swapping those final consonant sounds just kind of feels easier in the mouth somehow, but really focus on that S followed by the K. That's your target. It's not ax, it's ask. Hear that crisp S sliding right into the K? Ask. Oh, here's another massive one. It is so incredibly easy to just blend this all into one mushy, lazy sound like WhatsApp. But we actually need 2 very distinct beats here. It's WhatsApp. You really want to hit that T and S clearly, and then give the app its own space to breathe. WhatsApp. Notice how much cleaner and more professional that sounds. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how visually obvious the corrections are when you line them up. For example, it's not close with 2 clunky syllables. It's actually one smooth sound, close. Next, you aren't eating breed, you're eating bread. And pay attention to the V sound. It's not wary with a W. Your top teeth should gently touch your bottom lip, very. Moving down, it's wild how often we accidentally add sounds. Don't say is school or is station. Completely drop that imaginary I at the start. Hit the S right away. School, station. Make sense? Same deal with the next one. No extra U. It's not film, just film. Now, for law enforcement, avoid the heavy po. Soften it up. Police. And lastly, that sweet stuff you put in your coffee, definitely not sugar. It's got a sharp sh sound. Sugar. Time for section 3, fixing complex words. Professional and conceptual terms. So now that your mouth and your ears are all warmed up, we're going to shift gears a bit. Let's move away from the basic daily stuff and look at slightly longer words you use in a professional setting. Take a look at this staple word. Notice the really heavy emphasis when people say develop. It just feels blocky, right? Instead, listen to the subtle shift in the vowel sounds. We drop that heavy D completely and replace it with a quick, soft D. It becomes develop. It just flows so much more naturally. And this brilliantly illustrates a major trap we literally all fall into, which is overcomplicating our syllables. Comfortable gives us 4 clunky, totally separated parts, basically because that's exactly how it looks on paper. But spoken English absolutely loves efficiency, so we squeeze it all down into a super smooth 3-syllable glide, comfortable. Okay, let's rapid fire through a few more of these professional terms. You don't head to the office, you go to the office. Keep it super crisp at the end. Next, you don't pitch an idea, you pitch an idea. Notice how that at the end softens the whole entire word. Moving down, this next one is a biggie. It's not education. There's actually a J sound hiding right in the middle, education. Below that, if something goes wrong, it's not a problem, it's a problem. Hit that E. Next, your phone isn't a mobile rhyming with smile, just say mobile. And when you travel, skip the heavy ho. Keep it soft and quick. Hotel. If you want a good outcome at work, it's not a rejolt with a J, it's a result with a nice buzzing Z. And finally, payday. You don't collect a salary with 3 hard A's, you get a salary. Which brings us to Section 4, the Golden Rule, the real secret to speaking clearly. So, the crucial point is this. If you take absolutely nothing else away from this explainer today, I really want you to lock this next concept into your mind forever. This is the big aha moment that's going to totally reframe your entire approach to English. Ready? Most pronunciation mistakes happen because we speak English the way we read it. Instead, try to listen more and copy the sound. Think about it for a second. Our eyes totally betray us in English. We see the OR in comfortable and we desperately want to say for. We see the ED in education and we want to say ed. If you start treating English pronunciation like a listening exercise instead of a reading exercise, you literally unlock the whole secret to language mastery. So I'm going to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. The next time you look at a new word, are you just reading the English or are you actually hearing it? I really challenge you to start listening for the hidden music of the language, rather than just mechanically decoding the letters. Remember, getting this down takes repetition. Practice daily. Speak clearly. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful in untangling some of these tricky words, make sure you hit subscribe so we can keep simplifying pronunciation together. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next explainer.